I think that we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mystic HillBillie live in Leo season of 2025. And today I woke up on 28 degrees Leo, and the sun will move into 29 degrees Leo today at 2:40 in my time, which is Central United States time. So if you know how to change your time from Central U.S. time, you can just go on Google and be like, what's my time zone compared to U.S. Central time? 2:40. And you can see 2:40 p.m. You can see what time the sun's changing degrees in your area. So today is 28 degrees, and I have Katara Roxanne in studio with us today. I also have Daisy May, the kitty cat, in studio with us today. They do not always get along, and Katara is just making a lot of messes, so I'll have plenty to do. I won't get bored with Katara Roxanne around. So the topic for today is the types of love. We had somebody a couple days ago, I was like, move forward in love and love, love, love. And they were like, what type of love, though? And I was like, good question. That's a really good question. I already had it planned to talk about this. So it really made me excited. I really love when people ask questions and stuff that foreshadows the future and where it's going. So that was a lot of fun for me. So yes, there are many different types of love. And why is it important to know the different types of love? Because clarity is protection. If you're expecting a friendship type love, whenever it's supposed to only be a duty type love, you're going to feel unloved. And so if you expect the right kind of love, you can protect yourself. So producing definitions keeps love from being exploited also. So it's important to know the different types of love so that you're not exploited for your love. So we all have all these types of love within us, and we should have this type of love showing up in our relationships in the world. So what are the types of love? First of all, where do we get this from? Most of these types of loves are from Greek literature and Greek thought, ancient Greek thought. They had the different types of love, and then modern frames, like modern psychologists, modern anthropologists, modern frames have been added. We've added some other types of love too that we've seen to add on to the Greek types of love. And I do believe strongly that all of these types of love do exist. It's not like they exist in their own containers, though. It's like they exist as puzzle pieces that go together. And it's not like agape love goes with eros love, goes with philia love. It's not like that. It's more like agape love is surrounded by the other types of love. They're all interconnected in different ways. So, love is not one size fits all. It wears many forms, and knowing the forms of love produces safety. And so much suffering comes from confusing one type of love with another. A lot of the suffering in love, or a lot of suffering in our life, is from our confusion of the types of love and the type of love that's going on. So the types of love that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of love. And I'm open to hearing any other types. If you guys want to put it, if I left anything out, please let me know. So the first type of love that we're going to talk about today is agape. Agape is one of my favorite types of love. This is divine, unconditional love. It's God source love. This is like divine, pure love. Agape. Agape, you can have agape for anything. You don't have to have agape for God, but the relationship with humans and God is the type of love kind of that agape is trying to portray. It's like an unconditional divine love. You don't have to know God. You don't have to believe in God to have agape. It's more of a divine, unconditional type of love. And eros is erotic, romantic, passionate love. So this is the type of love that you would have from with one spouse to another. This is the type of love that you would have in relationship with another person. So this is the type of love you have with your lover. It's a passionate, romantic type love. I don't necessarily want to say intimacy, because I feel like there's more intimacy with philia love, which is the friendship love, but eros it's more of an erotic love. It's a passionate love. It's like a love for their bodily self, not necessarily their spirit self. Hello, Mic Check Media. Glad to have you here today. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I hope that you enjoy the channel. I am a gamer and I'm going to do more gaming stuff. So if you guys don't like gaming, you might not want to subscribe to my channel. So, and all right. So we've gone over agape love, unconditional love. Eros is romantic love. Philia, friendship love. Brotherhood, sisterhood love. This is my favorite type of love. And I think this is kind of the love that I have for humanity. I see you guys as my brothers and sisters in this life, you know, which maybe I'm not allowed to do that because of the color of my skin, but I see humanity as my family. And I don't know, maybe that's more of the other type of love, the next one. But philia, friendship love, this is the type of love that you have for your best friend forever, and the type of love that you have for someone that you get along with even more than usual, someone you want to hang out with, you want to be with, not necessarily in an eros romantic love way, but you want to be around them, and y'all get along, you laugh and you have fun and you enjoy life together. That's the kind of philia, friendship love. Next, I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Storge love. It looks like storage love. Storage. Storage love. Storge love. It's the family, parental, protective love. So that's why I feel like even though I see humanity as a brotherhood, sisterhood, it's not necessarily the storge love. It's the philia love that I feel like I have for humanity. And hello, Sandwich. Great to see you. There's nothing wrong with lustful love. Lustful love is eros. We've already gone over that. Romantic love. We've gone over that. So we're looking at philia love and the difference of eros and philia love and agape. And yeah, so we're looking at right now we're looking at philia and storge love and the difference between those two, and how philia is like a friendship love and storge is like a familial, protective kind of love. Like I don't feel protective over humanity, so I think that I have more of a philia love for humanity than I do a storge love. Even though I see humanity as my family, I feel like it's more of a philia love. It's a friendship love. It's a, you know, I enjoy them. And storge is more of a protective kind of love. It's like a, you are me and I want to protect you. I want to take care of you kind of love. It's a familial kind of love. And there are times that I feel protective over certain humans and humanity and certain sections of humanity. So I think that philia and storge kind of go together. And honestly, I think that you can philia love your sister and you can storge love your sister. You can philia love your brother and storge love your brother. Like these aren't exclusive. Like I said at the beginning, they're tied together. So, and like with your spouse, you can philia, have a friendship love with your spouse. I would hope that you can. Nowadays, it's kind of difficult. There's such a huge divide that it's just not a friendship space. You can have a storge, protective, familial. You are my family. I want to protect you kind of love. Hopefully, you would have that with your spouse. I do. I want to protect my spouse. I don't want to say bad things about him in the public. I want the public to see him as the good man that I see him as. So I have this storge love for my spouse. I have a philia, friendship love with my spouse. We enjoy doing things together. We take time for each other. It's really great. And then we have the eros romantic love too. It's there. And the agape unconditional love, I don't think that it's good to be in relationship with agape love. I think agape love is reserved for children and gods. God. And yeah, maybe angels and stuff like that. But in relationship, you need to have conditions on your love. That's very important, especially if you're a woman. You need conditions on your love. And yeah. And I'm not answering that. Okay. So the next kind of love. So these are the kind of loves that the Greeks would talk about. These 4 types of love. I think maybe this next one, but I think the next 2 I'll talk about are more of the modern add-ons. Pragma love is an enduring, practical, long-term partnership love. So pragma is love. I think that would fit my relationship with my husband. I've been married to him almost 20 years now. So pragma love is an enduring love. It's a loyalty love. It's a love that says that I will show up time and time again. I will be there. And this could be with a partner, like a spouse, like, it could be with your friend. It could be with your sister. It could be with anyone. So the pragma love is like this long, enduring, loyal type love. And I don't know if I can say this word, fellation. I'm not saying this word right. It's coming out as a word that has a different definition. Philatia love is self-love. Philatia love is self-love. And this can be, I think all the loves have like a healthy form and an unhealthy form. I would like to go more in depth. I need to do more research into that. But these are just little short live videos. I'm not trying to go into depth with these. If I was trying to, I would hit every detail because that's how I am. But the Philatia love is self-love, which can be very narcissistic. It can be very unhealthy, but it also can be very healthy, and it's needed. And there's a point where no Philatia love, no self-love is just as unhealthy as too much self-love. So you got to be careful out there and know that there's limits on the love, and there's balance. Find balance. Like if anything that goes through all the themes of my lives, it is balance is key. It is definitely key. You shouldn't not love yourself so much that you have this self-hatred and it causes this toxicity. But you also shouldn't love yourself so much that you're so blinded to everyone else and you're literally creating toxicity. So you got to be careful with the self-love, and you got to find the balance. There's a balance there. So any tips that I could give for balancing self-love? It's a difficult one. It really is. And for me, I think don't think of it as a fixed thing. Think of it as fluid. So whenever I was able to balance self-love yesterday and today it's out of hand, I shouldn't look down on myself yesterday because it's not a fixed thing. It's a fluid thing. So it's something that I have to continually interact with, and just check yourself, and notice how people are reacting to you. I mean, if everywhere you go, people are saying, or they're like ignoring you, they're trying to stay away from you, you are the common denominator in everywhere that you go, like, I knew this one guy, and he's like, everywhere I go to the gym, I go to work, I go to the doctor, it doesn't matter where I go, they're calling me a misogynist. And I'm like, well, you're the one that's there at all these places. They can't, do you really think that the gym, the people going to the gym, the people at your doctor, the people at your work, they're all getting together to have this conspiracy to tell you that you're that? If everybody in your life is telling you that you're something that you think that you're not, you might want to look at that. You know what I mean? So I feel like relationships help us keep our self-love in check. Now, I'm going off the cuff here, trying to give advice for how to manage our self-love and keep it balanced. So I don't know. I really don't know, guys. It's just important. It's important to show up for yourself. It's important to love yourself, but it's also just as important to keep it in check and to not let it go too far, because it can. So, yeah. So, why does this protect the heart? If you mistake eros for agape, you can be deceived. If you think that this guy is loving you unconditional whenever he says, I love you so much, and you think that it's this unconditional, amazing, powerful, divine love, you will be deceived. He loves your body. He loves what he can do with you. That's an eros love. It's a passionate love. And eros love dies. It dies out. It really does. It's like, because it's so passionate. It's a fire. It's like a fireful love. And that fire burns out. Hello, Author Morgan. Grateful to see you here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're talking about love and the different types of love. So, and if you expect philia, friendship, but someone only gives you pragma, duty, you'll feel unloved. So, and also if you're expecting philia, friendship in a relationship that's only going to give you eros, you will feel unloved, even though like the person giving you eros love will be like, no, I eros love you all day long. But it's like, I crave that philia love. I thought we were going to be friendship. I thought there was going to be a friendship here. There's not. There's no desire to be friends with you, but there's a desire to be romantic with you. And so it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Protective. It's very safe. It's very conducive. Is that, I don't know. We need to know the differences between the love and to understand them, because it helps us. So, yeah. And most of the time, I don't know if I want to say this. I don't know if I want to say that. Anyway, so Leo season has been about exploring love. And today is 28 degrees Leo, and it's a day to produce clarity and protection with your love. So try to get clear and create boundaries around your love. How far are you willing to go with your eros love? How far are you willing to go with your friendship love? How far are you willing to go with your familial love? Understand the boundaries of your love, where one ends and where one begins. And also understand that there can be overlap. Allow overlap in your types of love. So, yeah. With this 28 degree Leo day, go out there and love yourself and be there for yourself and show up for yourself. And know that the heart produces stability whenever it knows which kind of love is present. So look at the love in your life. Where is each of the types of love in your life? Did you guys hear the raccoon? She grabbed my mic. Okay, so 28 degrees is Taurus energy, and here Taurus is asking you, how can you ground your love in something tangible, lasting, and safe? And part of that starts with knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is very powerful. So the questions that I have for the audience today that I would love to see the answers in the comments, if any of you could comment and answer. Which type of love do you most easily give? What type of love is easy for you to give? I think for me, it's philia love. Yeah, that brotherhood, sisterhood love. That's the easiest for me. Which type of love do you receive more of? What type of love do you receive the most? Again, I think filial love is the love I receive the most, if not familial type love. How have you ever mistaken one type of love for another, and what did it cost you? So I don't even want to get into this, but yeah, mistaken eros love for filial love is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And what kind of love are you being called to produce right now in your life? I'm being called to produce more agape love, more of that unconditional love, which is not easy for me because I want conditions on my love. I want conditions on my love. Like I want to tell humans, I won't love you guys unless y'all learn how to be nice to one another. No, it's not going to work. I have to choose to love humans before humans start being nice, because if I waited for humans to be kind to one another, yes, there's some humans that are kind to one another out there, but just looking through my live thread, I mean, come on, guys. There's people showed up. They're pretty rude. So yeah, I am working more on that agape type love, on how to make love unconditional, what is unconditional love, and understanding that not all love needs to have unconditional. I really don't think that there should be unconditional love on eros love. I really don't think there should be unconditional love on the family love too. I honestly think, just because they're family doesn't mean they get to use and abuse you, and you should love them. There's conditions, I feel, So for me personally, I'm working on that agape love, and I'd love to hear you guys and what you guys want to work on in the love department. What type of love do you need more in your life, and what type of love are you willing to work on for your life? So the closing affirmation that I want to leave with you guys on this 28-degree Leo day is, I produce clarity by knowing it's okay. I produce clarity in love by knowing its forms. I protect my heart and I ground my relationships in truth. Say hi to Katara. She wants to say hi. She's like, hello, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so yes, the closing affirmation. I produce clarity in love. By knowing its forms, I protect my heart and ground my relationships in truth. By knowing the forms of love, you're able to ground your relationships in truth and understand the truth. So that is our lesson today, our little live discussion on the types of love. I'm so grateful for everybody that showed up and helped me with this discussion today. And yeah, I'm looking to see if there's anything else I want to say. I don't think so. So there you go. That's the types of love, the best I can do for a little live session. This isn't a full course or therapy. I mean, goodness, you still need therapy if you watch me on YouTube. That's great, but you do you. So, but thank you all so much for joining me with this discussion about love. I can't wait to see what you guys say in the comments. I can't wait to see the types of love that you're working on in your life. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to show up for yourself and to be love for you today, because you need your love, especially today. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow will be my last live. I'm not going to be going live anymore after tomorrow. The next live I had set up was Leo season in 2026. I'll start going live in Leo. But if you guys want me to continue going live, I will consider it if I get multiple likes. If I can get 10 likes, I will consider going live monthly. If I can get more than 10 likes, I'll consider going live weekly. But it's not necessary, and I just, I want to put it out there. If people don't want to see me live, well, then I don't want to show up live. If y'all want to see me live, I would love to show up for you guys live. So let me know by hitting that like button or not hitting that like button. Just let me know. And thank you all so much for being here today. Hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope that you're able to give yourself some love and to show up for yourself with love. And I hope that you are now more aware of the type of love that you can show up for yourself with. So thank you so much for joining my cult. I've always wanted to be a cult leader. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to show up for yourself with love, and take note of the type of love you're showing up for yourself with. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And as always, be blessed with lots and lots of divine love.